Well, at the Children's Home, when we talk about meeting needs of the children, we talk about the very basic needs of food, water, and shelter first. And so if we meet those needs first, then we can go ahead and take care of other needs that the children may have, educationally and emotionally and spiritually, those kind of things. But the very basic needs of food, water, and shelter are not met a lot of times in our kiddos when they come to us. I think of a story of a young lady that I met when I worked at the emergency shelter, and her name was Sheila. She was 8 years old, and she lived in a little shanty shack out by the airport. No electricity, no running water, and she was homeschooled. And so she was illiterate, basically, at 8 years old, still couldn't read or write. When she came to us at the shelter, my job at the time was to take the kids on their first appointments to the doctors. And I had come up with an interview process. I kind of asked them their favorite color, their favorite food. And her favorite food, when I asked her favorite food, was squirrel and rabbit. And you can imagine, with no electricity, no running water, we're talking probably over an open fire of squirrel. So we knew that we were dealing with a child who had not had those basic needs met. And as time went on, about a week later, we were outside in the backyard playing with the other kids, and we look over and there's Sheila on her hands and knees eating grass out of the yard. And we said, "What are you doing, Sheila?" And she said, "I was hungry for a snack and I had this." So we rushed her inside and showed her the pantry that's overflowing with food and told her, you're going to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner and a snack, and you don't have to worry about those things. She also was one of those children that we oftentimes get, and this is probably more common, we get children who have not slept in a bed. And so we tucked her into bed for the first night in a comfortable twin-size bed with a comforter and a pillow, only to wake up the next morning and find her curled up in the closet with a blanket over her. And so, first of all, we've got to take care of those basic needs of food, water, and shelter. And once we do that, then we go on to meet other needs of the child.